Hey guys and girls, what is a really good bait to fish in really, really clear water on a smooth bottom? No brush and stuff to get hung up on. Good morning guys and girls. November 22, the book of Jimmy. The book of James, 5:16. When a believing person prays, great things happen. I'm telling you, that's a wonderful verse right there. Believe that one, believe that one, believe that one. When a believing person prays, great things happen. Not good things, great things happen. Awesome things happen. Dramatic things happen. When the water cools into the 50s or lower than that, and the bass become less active, you got to both slow down and you got to change lures. I like the umbrella rig in that really cold water. In fact, that's without a doubt my go-to bait. December, January, February, I'm fishing an umbrella rig with swim baits on it, a bunch, Lucky Strike swim baits. You can go to a big crankbait, go to a heavy spinnerbait, big Jimmy Houston Legend spinnerbait. You want to fish deeper, and you'll get more strikes, and you will hook large bass, really, really huge bass, especially in clear water. The biggest bass of the year, for the most part, are caught in February all over the South. All over the South. Probably maybe in March if you move a little bit further north, but all over the South. The time when we are really targeting these large fish with our Garmin live scopes, December, January, February. A little bit of March, when we're really targeting these big fish. We're going out specifically trying to catch double-digit bass. As a matter of fact, I've been, for the last year or so, actively trying, my buddy Josh Jones, actively trying to catch the Oklahoma State record, which is 15-something. I'd rather catch a Texas State record. That'd be cool. It's 17-something. Yeah, so it'd be even more cool, wouldn't it? But anyway, and we're gonna have a video coming up pretty soon. I have not done yet, but I'm gonna do it later this month. It'll teach you how to go to a strange lake and be able to locate larger size fish. That'll be a pretty cool video. Probably do a television show on it too. I got fish with my buddy John Hope, and we got that trip planned later this month. It's real quick here, in fact, as a matter of fact. Okay, when difficulties arise in our lives, in the lives of people we know, prayer is the key. That's right. When difficulties arise in our lives and in the lives of people we know, prayer is the key. God is always in the active mode of answering prayers. Take that and put it deep in your heart. God is always in the active mode of answering prayers. He will never run out of miracles. Every believer can testify to answered prayer. I have friends alive today because of answered prayers. I have a beautiful wife alive today because of answered prayers. And can I tell you something about that deal with Chris? God is performing miracles every day in her life because of answered prayers. Answered prayers by thousands of y'all out there. Thousands of y'all. And she's healing because of your answered prayers. God is answering prayers. Never, and I mean never, ever, ever underestimate what God has the power to do. God, Ephesians, you know my verse in Ephesians, God has the power to do exceedingly abundantly more than we can ever ask or think for. Go to the throne of God boldly and ask for things that are beyond your wildest imagination. God has the power to do those things. Never underestimate what God has the power to do. Never, ever stop praying. Don't stop praying. God is listening. Don't stop praying. Here's our tip for today. Smooth bottoms. Nose hook a finesse worm, little small, tiny, small diameter worms. Nose hook a finesse worm on a drop shot rig on smooth bottoms in ultra clear water. Now you need smooth bottoms to nose hook that. What I'm talking about in nose hooking is taking that little worm and just taking your hook and just sticking it right through the nose of it. The point of the hook's out, it's just right in the nose. The rest of the worm's hanging back there, it's just right in the nose of it on a drop shot rig. A drop shot rig is where you got your hook up here on your line, and then down below it you have your weight. Because you can drag that around on smooth bottoms, it's not going to get hung up. And as soon as a fish grabs a hold of that worm, he's hooked. You feel a little weight on there. A lot of times you don't even have to set the hook, just give it a little hook, start winding it in. Generally you want to do that on 8 or 10 pound test line or less, generally, not necessarily all the time. Depends on the type of lakes you're fishing. Fishing lakes where you're going to have a chance to catch really monsters, I'd move up a little bit in the line size. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. Remember, I sure do love you.